Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Squidman, and welcome to another Minecraft mod showcase. And today we are doing the More Explosives mod. And what this mod does is it adds more explosive. Oh, lag. Oh, wow. Alright. Well, it adds more explosives to the game, as the title suggests. But what it does is it pretty much just makes the game a whole lot more fun for those people who just really like to destroy stuff. It's just a lot of fun, you know? Just to blow stuff up and catch it on fire, and then after that, you can just cover it in water with an explosive. 'Cause that's pretty much what this mod does. So, let's start it out. Chest numero 1. Okay, so oil can be obtained by mining coal, which if you mine a coal ore block, you will have a a 0 to 5 chance of dropping a oil. I mean, it'll drop 0 to 5 oil, or it could be crafted with coal in a addition sign kind of formation, and it'll give you 5 oil. Next thing that you use the oil for is making plastic. Plastic is used in a lot of the explosive things. So what you want to do is make oil in an X formation and slime ball in a diamond formation. That gives you 8, but you can also do the cheaper way, which is 8 oil surrounding a sugar, which will give you 4 plastic, and yeah, that'll be used later. But the next thing is called heavy matter, and heavy matter is crafted using 9 obsidian, all filling up every square, and it'll make the heavy matter, and the heavy matter is used to create uranium rods when it is smelted in a furnace, as you can see. Alright, moving on. The next thing is just a bomb. It's really nothing nothing different. It's different from TNT because, the crafting recipes are surrounded iron ingots are surrounded by a TNT, or surrounding a TNT, and it'll give you 6 bombs, and what it does is if you throw it by right-clicking, it will throw a bomb that'll explode on impact. It's about the size of a TNT blast, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And then there's the if you surround a water bucket with paper, it'll give you 6 water bombs that act the same way as a bomb, but instead of exploding, they just leave around some water, but there will be no explosion or damage. All right, the next thing is the smoke grenades, and what the smoke grenades do is they will leave behind just some smoke. I guess you could get away, like it's some cover, but you have some gunpowder in the corners of it, and sugar in a diamond formation, and with various types of coloring in the middle of this right here, it'll give you the corresponding type of smoke grenade. So if you put the dandelion yellow in there, you'll get the yellow smoke grenade. Cactus green in there, you'll get the green smoke grenade. Lapis lazuli, you'll get the blue smoke grenade, and for all the rest of them. So moving on, if you have the to make the explosive diffuser, which is the next thing, you take 2 iron ingots and then you put a redstone on top of them, and this is very handy because if you've ever had an explosive that goes off and you don't know what to do with it, if you go up to it, and even if the explosive has been activated and is the time is ticking for it to be over, you go up to it with the explosive diffuser and you right click it, and the block will drop like it was never activated, and then you'll just pick it up in your inventory. So yeah, it's extremely helpful. Probably should carry one of these around with you at all times just to make sure. And the next thing is the blasting cap detonator, and it'll explode blasting caps, which I'll explain in a little bit. And what you do is you take the explosive diffuser that we just crafted, and you put a button underneath it, and you'll get the blasting cap detonator. The next thing is probably one of my favorite things in here. It is called the bazooka, and what it does is it takes any explosive in your inventory. Say you had a stack of 32 TNT. I don't want weather clear, no rain. I hate rain. All right. So say you had the 32 TNT. It will blah, blah, blah. if you had 32 TNT, it'll take that 32 TNT, or it like every time you right click, it'll shoot 1 TNT. So it'll use up the explosives in your inventory to shoot it, and it has around, I think, 128 uses. So yeah, that's good. So it's crafted as shown right here. And then the next thing is the instructions book for, and unless you don't want to look online, you can just craft the instruction books, which I thought was extremely helpful. You get 2 lapis lazuli with a book in the middle, and then ink sacs on top, and you'll get the instructions book, which is pretty cool. Moving on, we have the detonation cord, and if you have 6 plastic with TNT in the middle, you'll get the detonation cord. And what the detonation cord, it's not a very strong. Oh wait, it's not a very strong explosion, but it explodes right away. There's no time delay in between the activation. So if you put a lever next to it and activate it, you're probably going to get hurt because there's no time delay. You're probably going to want some range in between it. Anyways, moving on. If you have plastic in a diamond formation around a TNT, you will get a C4 explosive, which is, as you can see, used in a lot of the crafting. So if you have 8, that's for the C4. If you want to get a bundled C4, which is even more, the C4 is bigger than the TNT, but if you want to have a bigger explosion, use the bundled TNT, the bundled C4. I cannot talk today. Can never talk, actually. But if you have a string in the middle and 8 surrounding C4 explosives, you will get the bundled C4. And the next thing is the lava bomb, and what the lava bomb does is it leaves around like this, like lava, just some lava, and it's really kind of like a griefing tool, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. But anyways, to craft it, you have a diamond formation of netherrack with an X of C4 explosive. And I will also show all the explosives in action later in the video, so you guys can check that out too. Alright, so the next thing is if you have a C4 explosive in that formation with redstone repeaters in the corners, you will get a time bomb. What a time bomb does is it will it is basically does what its name tells you. It's like a bomb that you can set a time to. So if you say activate in 1 minute, you have about 60 seconds to get away before it explodes. So I guess it's kind of used for more timing and strategic people. But the next one is not very much for strategic people, and I guess it was just kind of put in here for those who just absolutely want to devastate a biome. What it does is, this is the nuclear explosive, of course, with 5 uranium rods like that, and a TNT diamond formation, and this thing is huge explosion. I can't even, honestly, it's crazy. So I'll show you that too. Yeah, look forward to it. I always did. But the next thing is the tunneling explosive, which is kind of like a mining bomb. If you have stone like this and C4 like this, then you will have you will be able to craft a tunneling explosive, which if you put it down, the red is the direction that it's facing. So if you place it down, it will mine that direction. Like if you have, it'll be a 20 blocks long tunnel, it'll be 3x3. So and it'll drop 100% of the blocks. So I guess it's just for making straight passageways if you're mining and you don't feel like using up any tools or something like that. Alright, so the next thing is called the landmine. And what the landmine does is it's pretty much just like a trap. And what you can do is if you have 3 TNT, with 3 pressure plates on top, you will get the landmine. And what the landmine does is it's, like I said, a trap that if you right click it, it will hide it so you can't really see it. And it's just for surprise things like that. The next one acts as the same way as a landmine, and you can right click it and everything, but it's called the anti-personnel mine because all it's different is it shoots tons of arrows in every direction. I think 320 arrows, and it's crafted like this, but it also hurts anyone nearby, so I mean, yeah, I don't know. But you can right click it and hide it and stuff. So the next thing is the fuse, and the fuse is crafted with 6 string and then gunpowder in the middle, and it'll give you 32 fuse, and the fuse is activated by redstone, another blast, and something else I can't remember. I don't know, I think it's just fire, flint and steel. But it's basically just kind of like a time delay. So if you put the fuse down, it's like extra time added to the explosion time. So yeah, it's kind of used for like I don't know if you want to make it, I don't know, make it feel more like a bomb explosion. I guess you can put that. But the blasting cap goes with the next thing that goes with the blasting cap detonator, and what it does is it has certain frequencies. Say if you have 3 bombs, you type in the number. It's pretty much like labels. Like if you have 3 bombs, the first bomb is bomb number 1, second bomb is bomb number 2, and the third bomb is bomb number 3. If you have the blasting cap detonator, you can type in which bomb you want to explode and say, I want to explode bomb number 3. It will is that bomb number 3 is the only one that will explode, but these will also be activated by other blasting caps. So yeah, okay. Moving on is the rocket fuel, and that is crafted with 5 plastic in a X formation with a gunpowder and a diamond kind of thing, and it'll give you the rocket fuel, which is used to make missiles, which is over here. Now the missiles are crafted using 6 iron, like in that, kind of like that, with the rocket fuel like that. It looks pretty cool and all that. But to craft it, you'd say you want to put a the block right on the top, and then you will get the nuclear missile here. Or say you want it's the lava bomb, you'll get the lava missile right here. Yeah, it's just you take the explosive and you put it in the top. I don't like rain, shut up. And if that after that, it'll just kind of like craft the missile you want. And the next one is the anti-ballistic missile. Say if you accidentally launch it, a missile that you don't want, just place anti-ballistic missile down, and it will automatically lock in on that missile, and it will just go up and destroy both the missile that you're trying to fight against, and then the anti-ballistic missile that you launched. So it's crafted with like that. It's crafted pretty much the same, only with a radar and TNT. And the next thing is the flare. Now to make a flare, take 5 glowstone dust like that. It looks like in an X, kind of like that. And then the gunpowder and a diamond like that. I don't really know how to explain these, but it looks like that. And the flare is used to like send off signals and crap like that. It looks really cool. The next thing is the radar itself, and it's used by iron ingots in the corners and redstone in a diamond, and with a blasting cap detonator in the middle. And what the radar does is it will pretty much just show you any missiles that are flying in from any other areas. They'll show up as little white blips on the radar, and it's to I think 500 blocks that it notices them. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So the next thing is the Molotov cocktail, and what it does is if you have a 7 oil and a U kind of formation, then with a glass bottle in the middle topped with a paper, you will get the Molotov cocktail, which is pretty much just like a firebomb, and it will launch and catch a lot of things on fire. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But we're not done. No, mods are never done with just the explaining. You have to show the people too. So, stay tuned for the testing. So, yeah, be right back, guys. See you in a second. Bye. The video with the testing will be uploaded right after this video. So, yeah, as soon as you're done watching this one, you can just check that one out. So, yeah, so see you guys then. Be right back.